Welcome, dear viewers, to Anything You Want, the place where you discover the deepest stories and the most emotional turns in the lives of your favorite stars. Before we dive into today's extraordinary report, let us remind you, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, leave your heartfelt comments below, and if you truly want to support us, hit the join button. Every click, every like, every word of support helps us continue bringing you stories that no one else dares to tell. The quiet calm of an ordinary day in Ankara was abruptly broken by a moment that will remain etched in the memory of the Yildirim family. At the heart of this storm was the beloved mother of renowned Turkish actor Gökberk Yildirim, a woman known for her strength and serenity. While she was resting in the family residence, surrounded by the comfort of familiar walls and the affection of visiting relatives, a simple phone call rang out, a sound so common, so harmless in daily life. Yet, on this particular day, those vibrating tones would carry words heavy enough to shake a family's foundation. Witnesses close to the household describe the instant her voice faltered. They recall how, after lifting the receiver and listening for only a handful of seconds, her face grew pale, her body stiffened, and then, as if her very soul could no longer withstand the weight of what she had just heard, she crumbled. Shouts of alarm filled the corridors, piercing the tranquility. Neighbors, hearing the cries, rushed to the scene, while desperate family members dialed emergency services. Within minutes, the piercing sirens of an ambulance shattered the silence of the neighborhood, signaling that something grave had happened inside. Paramedics, upon arriving, found her lying in distress, her breathing rapid and shallow, her pulse unstable. They quickly administered first aid before transferring her to a private medical facility in Ankara. Doctors later confirmed that she had suffered a severe nervous collapse, her body simply unable to withstand the emotional intensity of that fateful phone call. Although her condition was described as delicate yet stable, her recovery would not be immediate. Physicians stressed the need for both careful clinical treatment and the unbreakable presence of her loved ones to help restore her strength. At the very moment his mother collapsed, Gökberk Yildirim was far away, in Istanbul, engaged in professional obligations. The devastating news reached him swiftly, and those present during the actor's reaction describe an image starkly different from the calm, composed persona his audience knows so well. The man who usually exudes serenity reportedly staggered under the weight of his despair. Without hesitation, he abandoned every plan, boarded the first flight to Ankara, and avoided every journalist who sought his statement. Eyewitnesses at the airport claimed that his usually confident steps had turned into a hurried march, his eyes shadowed by worry and his face marked with exhaustion. Upon his arrival at the hospital, one nurse recalled him saying firmly, almost pleadingly, "I am not leaving this place until my mother is well again." His love for the woman who had been his guiding light in life was evident to all. But what could possibly have been said in that phone call so devastating that a woman of resilience and strength collapsed under its impact? Here lies the great enigma. To this moment, no official explanation has been issued by the Yildirim family. Silence has been their chosen shield, and speculation has thus taken root in the fertile soil of public imagination. Some whispers suggest that the information related to the health of a close family member, perhaps a critical situation that caught the mother unprepared. Others speculate that the call may have unveiled a deeply personal issue involving Gökberk himself, something carefully hidden from the public eye but powerful enough to pierce a mother's heart. Certain entertainment circles even propose that it might concern Gökberk's professional path, perhaps troubling news about his career, a sudden obstacle threatening the trajectory he has worked tirelessly to build. Yet, whatever the truth may be, one undeniable reality remains. The sheer impact of those words was strong enough to send a woman of extraordinary resilience into a state of collapse, requiring urgent medical intervention. To the world, Gökberk Yildirim is a rising figure of Turkish television and cinema. But behind the curtain of fame stands a woman who has been his unwavering strength from the very beginning. In past interviews, the actor spoke with glowing admiration of his mother, calling her his compass, his foundation, and his greatest supporter. It was she who held his hand during his first auditions, reminding him of his worth when rejections were frequent and his name was yet unknown. For fans, therefore, the idea of seeing this pillar of his life lying in a hospital bed is not just a sad story, it is a wound they feel collectively. How does a man continue to shine on the screen when the very person who gave him courage struggles in silence? That is the question many admirers now ask themselves. On social media, the reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Hashtags like #StayStrongYildirimFally and #WithTheaGokberk began trending within hours, as thousands of fans across the globe poured their emotions into heartfelt posts. Some shared personal stories of how Gökberk's performances had brought joy into their lives, writing lines such as, "He gave us light in dark moments, now we must send him our strength." Others offered prayers, pictures, and artistic tributes, turning digital platforms into a living monument of solidarity. From Latin America to Europe and across the Middle East, the flood of affection demonstrated one truth: the Yildirim family's struggle is not theirs alone. It has become a collective experience for countless fans who now wait anxiously for every update, clinging to hope. And now, dear viewers, we ask you, what would you like to say to Gökberk and his mother in this difficult time? Leave your words of support in the comments. We will make sure this wave of positivity reaches them. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Anything You Want, because together we create a family that no hardship can destroy. Despite the tidal wave of rumors, the Yildirim family has chosen silence. A close acquaintance, speaking anonymously, explained, "Sometimes, privacy must be stronger than publicity. Right now, all that matters is her health. Nothing else counts." This restraint only fuels public curiosity, but it also reflects a dignity often forgotten in the fast-paced world of fame. Journalists speculate, fans theorize, yet none of these guesses can fill the void of official confirmation. And perhaps that is exactly as the family wishes, to protect their private pain from becoming another headline. Witnesses at the hospital recall a powerful image: Gökberk sitting beside his mother's bed, his hand firmly holding hers, whispering words only she could hear. Though his eyes betrayed exhaustion, fear, and sadness, his presence radiated determination. "She has always been my strength," he confided to a close friend. "Now it is my turn to be hers." Such a bond, forged through years of sacrifice, encouragement, and mutual devotion, is not easily broken. For Gökberk, this ordeal is not merely a family crisis, it is a reminder of life's fragility and the immense weight of love that ties a son to his mother. As the Yildirim family continues their battle with uncertainty, we stand witness to a story that is both deeply personal and universally relatable. The fragility of family, the strength of love, and the mysterious turns of fate that can change everything in a single phone call. What do you think lies behind this mystery? Was it a personal matter, a family tragedy, or something related to Gökberk's career? Share your theories in the comments, your voices matter. And above all, let us send waves of support to this family in pain. If you want to continue following the latest updates about Gökberk Yildirim and other beloved stars, make sure to subscribe to Anything You Want, hit that like button, and if you truly want to stand with us, click on the join button to support our community. Together, we are more than just viewers, we are a family that celebrates triumphs and stands strong in times of sorrow.